Hi everyone, welcome back to a new tutorial video where I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to cut and sew this beautiful 360 degrees flare skirt with two side pockets. I'll be showing you how to cut and sew it in different lengths and for different sizes. If this is like something you're interested in, keep on watching and let's get started. For the making of that skirt, you are going to need at least 3 yards of Ankara fabric if you are making a short length. But if you are making a longer length, you'll be needing 5 to 6 yards of Ankara fabric, okay? So this is the Ankara fabric I'm going to be making use of. I've already gone ahead to cut it out because I had to cut it on the floor. You know the table will not be enough to capture everything. But I'm going to be using this black fabric to share with you guys to illustrate how you are supposed to cut it when you are cutting on the floor, okay? And again, I had to join my fabric because my fabric was not totally enough. I had to join it together for me to be able to cut it out. Don't worry, I'm going to be using this black fabric now to show you guys how to cut it. Let's say, for example, this is your Ankara fabric, right? And this longer part here is where you measure your yards, where you have your 3 or 5 yards of fabric, and this side here is the height of the fabric, right? So for you to cut out your skirt, the first thing you're going to do is to calculate the radius. And to calculate your radius, to get your radius, you are going to say your round waist measurement divided by 6.25. That's the formula to get your radius. So my round waist measurement is 28. When I divide it by 6.25, it gives me 4.48. So I will just approximate this 4.48 to 4.5, okay? So when I round it up, it's like 4.5. But because this skirt is going to have a zipper at the back and it's also going to have like joining at the side because we are going to put pocket, I'm going to be adding extra ½ inch to what I have here. So if I add extra ½ inch to 4.5, it will give me a total of 5 inches. Now my radius is going to be 5 inches. That's what I'm going to be using to get the waist of my skirt. So after calculating the radius, now you're going to fold your fabric together like this. So this is your Ankara fabric. You're going to fold it together like this. Make sure that what you folded is up to the length of your skirt plus your radius. So let's say, for example, the length of my skirt is 25 inches. I'm going to add what I calculated as my radius, which is extra 5 inches. It's going to give me a total of 30. Now, after folding my fabric together into two like this, so what I should have from here to here should be up to 30. Can you understand what I'm saying? So what you have from here to here should be up to the length of your skirt plus the radius that you calculated, okay? So after you are done doing that, now the next thing is to use your radius to get the waist circumference. So remember our calculation, my radius was 5 inches. So if this was to be my Ankara fabric, I will come down from here by that 5 inches. Then I'm going to use it to create the radius. So I will mark and I will create the radius. But because I'm making use of a small fabric here for illustration, so I'm just going to mark 2 inches here to use as my radius. Remember, if this was to be my Ankara fabric that I'm cutting on the floor, I will be using my radius, which is 5 inches, to get this circular thing that I'm marking right now, okay? So that is it. That's how you are going to do it. After you are done marking using your radius, you're going to connect. Now it's time to get the length of your skirt. You're going to take away 1 inch. Place your 1 inch on this line. This is going to be part of the waistband, okay? Then you're going to measure down to the length of your skirt. If this was to be my Ankara fabric that I'm cutting on the floor, I will have my 25 inches or more for the length of my skirt. But because this is for illustration, I'm just going to mark whatever I have here. Now, you're going to now measure what you have from this mark here to what you just marked. So what I have is 9 inches for the illustration that I'm doing. I'm now going to go ahead and use it to connect the curve. So as I'm moving it at the top, I'm also moving at the bottom to correspond to what I'm moving at the top. Can you see what I'm doing? So just watch very carefully. Move it a little at the top, move it at the bottom to correspond. Then that's how you're going to keep moving it until you are done doing everything, until you get to this last part. After you are done marking, you're going to go ahead to connect. So after connecting, guys, you have successfully cut out the front part of your skirt. So from here to here is our 5 inches for the radius. Then we use it to create the curve. Then from here to here is the length of our skirt. Take away your band, place your 1 inch, then mark the length of your skirt. Then go ahead to measure what you have to create this curve. So that is how you are going to go ahead to cut out your skirt. It is very easy to understand, guys. If you follow my explanation step by step, you will totally understand. Only if you start skipping it or fast forwarding it, that's when you will not understand. So while you are cutting your skirt, make sure to give it extra inches for sewing allowance at the bottom and also at the top. I did remember to do that when I was cutting. Okay, so after you are done cutting, you can see here is open and here is unfold. So this is how your skirt is going to look like. Now we are going to be cutting the back. To cut the back, go ahead and fold your fabric together into two again, just the same way you folded it the last time. So fold it together into two again. After you are done folding, now you are going to take the front piece that you just cut out, place it on it. Make sure that the folded edge is also at the folded edge of your new fabric that you folded. But this time around, you're going to give it 1 inch for zipper allowance. So you're going to arrange it in a way that at this folded part here, you have extra 1 inch, which is going to be for the zipper allowance of the back. Remember, the back is going to have zipper. So I'm trying to mark it out here so that you can see that I gave it 1 inch for zipper allowance. So that line there is where the front gets to. You can see my 1 inch for zipper allowance. So this is how you are going to arrange your fabric when you are cutting the back. Now go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting the top, also cut the bottom. Now you're going to be opening up the zipper allowance because it has to have a zipper. So after you are done doing that, notch where the zipper allowance started from at the top and also at the bottom. And after you are done making the notches, guys, this is what you will have. So here we have the two back pieces with the zipper allowance, and here is the side where we sew the pockets, and we have the front piece as well. So this was how I cut out my fabric. You can see, so here is the front of my fabric, and this other one is the ones for the back. I'm trying to mark out the zipper allowance for you guys to see. So this was how I cut out this red fabric when I was cutting on the floor. So I couldn't capture everything, so that's why I had to explain step by step to you guys using the black fabric. So after we are done cutting out the skirt, now it's time to cut out the ones for the pocket. So these pieces I have here, I'm going to be using to cut out the pocket. The first thing, I'm just going to go ahead and, cut out this part to be straight. Now take the length of my pocket. I'm making use of length of 12 inches. So go ahead and mark it. 12 inches is okay, irrespective of your size. So here I'm going to mark 7.5 or 7 inches, 7 to 7.5 inches. So mark it, then go ahead to connect just the way you see me doing. Can you see how I connected the curve? So you just have to do this with your free hand. It is very easy. So from the bottom, just connect it to meet the top like this. So after you are done connecting, here we have 12 and here we have 7.5. Then go ahead to cut it out. So this is going to be for one pocket. These two pieces I have here is going to be for one pocket. Now I'm going to place it on another fabric folded into two for the cutting of the second pocket. So just place it on it, then use it to trace it out. So guys, after you are done cutting out the pockets like this, now I'm going to be shaping the pocket. I like to shape my pocket. So from the top here, I'm just going to come down by 7.5 inches. I will mark. Now from that mark, I'm going to go ahead and create a curve here. So create a little curve here like this, then also another little curve here at this other side. So this is how I prefer to cut out my pockets. Now I'm going to cut it. I'll just go ahead and cut it out like this. If you have a simpler way to cut out your pockets, please go ahead and do that. But as for me, this is how I like to cut out my pockets. So I'm going to mark out the wrong faces so that I don't sew the wrong side to my skirt while I'm sewing. So guys, this is it for the pocket. Now the last thing to cut is the one for the waistband, and I've already gone ahead to cut it out. So I have a long piece of fabric here. Before I cut, I iron edge stay to it. So this is cutting edge stay. I iron it to my fabric. So after ironing, I folded it together into two like this, and I iron it out. So when you fold your fabric together into two, what you should have should be 2 inches. Can you see? it should be 2 inches. Now I'm going to cut out the length, so I'll be cutting out the length using my waist measurement plus extra inches. So my waist measurement is 28, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out using about 35 inches just to give room for extra for sewing allowance. So this is it for the waistband. Now we have successfully cut out all the pieces that we need for the making of this skirt. Now it's time to sew. So you're going to take the front piece. So go ahead and open up the front piece on your table just like this. After opening it up, this is what you have it looking like. Here is the waist, and this other side is the two side where we sew the pocket. Now to sew your pocket, you're going to take your pocket pieces, right? So first of all, when you place it on it, make sure the right side are facing each other, right? Then you're going to measure down about 1 inch. So come down by 1 inch. So that 1 inch mark, that's where you're going to place your pocket piece. Now you take it to the sewing machine. You're going to sew from here and stop here. You come here, you do the same thing, place your pocket on it, come down by 1 inch, then let the pocket start from that 1 inch mark, then you sew it down. After doing that, you do the same thing to the back pieces as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pin to pin out the zipper area, so that that's the zipper allowance. So I'm just pinning out the zipper allowance. So after pinning, now I will open it up. So I will have something similar to the front piece as well. So to sew your pocket, you're going to go ahead and place it just the same way I showed you how to do it. Come down by 1 inch. Then place your pocket piece on it and sew. If you are someone that you are a taller person, you can decide to bring it down by 2 inches. You can decide to bring down your pocket by 2 inches before you go ahead to sew. Okay, so go ahead and sew your pockets like that. And this is what I had after I was done sewing. So when I was sewing, I decided to bring it down by 2 inches. Initially I was showing you guys that you should come down by 1 inch, but this time around when I was sewing, I decided that it should come down by 2 inches. It will be better that way. So that was what I did before I went ahead to now sew the pockets. So after you are done sewing the pockets to it, now the next thing to do is to join the front and the back pieces together. Now you're going to place the front piece on the back piece, arrange the pockets together. Can you see what I'm doing? So arrange it up, make sure that the pocket is sitting together. Now you're going to go ahead to sew it down. So from the waist, you're going to sew it down. You come down a little bit, like ½ inch away from the pocket. That's where you're going to stop. So you sew it and stop here. Sew from here and stop here. Now you're going to measure your pocket opening. So from here, you come down by 6½ inches for your pocket opening. Now from this mark, you're going to go ahead and join it all the way down. Can you see what I'm doing? So join it all the way down. After joining, now you also go ahead and sew the pockets together. So you can choose to pin the pockets together if you want to. So I decided to pin it together first before taking it to the sewing machine to sew. So you're going to go ahead and sew it just the way that I'm using my chalk to mark it. So this is how you're going to sew it. So now when you get to your sewing machine, you sew from here, you stop here, you sew from here all the way down, then go ahead and join the pocket together just like that. So the same way is how you're going to sew the other side as well. So after I was done sewing it just as I've demonstrated, guys, this is what I have. Can you see? I've sewn it down here, sew the pocket, then sew it all the way down. This is the space for the pocket opening. I did the same thing here, and as you can see, I weave it all around. So after sewing, I weaved it all around to give it a nice finishing. So after you're done joining the side, now you're going to flip it to the back. The pin that I use in holding down the zipper area, I'm going to go ahead and remove the pin. So after removing the pin, now I will open it up and I will have it to be looking like this. Can you see our pocket? So now it's time to sew the waistband to the waist area. So you are going to place the waistband on the waist area like this. Then you go ahead to pin it down. So just go ahead and pin it down all the way to the other side. So after you are done pinning it down, you're going to take it to your sewing machine to sew it all around. So after I was done sewing, guys, this is what I have, and as you can see, I also weave it using my overlock weaving machine. So if you wanted to sew like a lining to your skirt, you put the lining at the front area here, then you sew it. Then after you are done sewing, you go ahead and flip it to cover it up. But for this skirt, I'm not going to be putting lining, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and fold the skirt together into two. Now it's time to join the zipper area. So just place the zipper area together like this. So you're going to bring your zipper. So this is the zipper I'm going to be making use of. I'll measure the length of my zipper. So what I have is approximately 7.5 inches. So I will come down from the waist of my skirt by that 7.5 inches, which is the length of my zipper. Then I'm going to mark. So after marking, so from here to that mark is going to have my zipper. So here is going to have my zipper. Now from this mark all the way down, so from here all the way down is I'm going to join it together. So join it all the way down, then this other side you fix your zipper to it. So guys, after I was on fixing the zipper and joining just as I've demonstrated, this is what I had. It came out so beautiful, and I also went ahead to hem the down part of my skirt. So this is how it came out, guys. Can you see the pocket? So we have the 2 pockets at the side, and it is looking so beautiful. So this is how to cut and sew a 360 degrees flare skirt with 2 side pockets. This video was so explanatory, and I know if you follow it step by step, you will understand. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you all in my next one.